All right, folks, the deck is Jade Rogue. The goal of the deck is to make use of some of the recently buffed Jade cards in Rogue, in particular Jade Shuriken, which is now honestly a pretty good card, along with newly released Jade Telegram, which is my personal favorite Jade card, to shuffle cards back from our opponent's hand into deck. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Hey, welcome, Guy. Font. How's it going? All right. Let's make sure we select the correct format. Perfect. New season, new me. Hey, welcome, Jen. Hunty. Slayman Dan. Hello. Yeah, this is one of the decks I'm most excited for. The two that I'm queuing up today are probably going to be. God, I saw a Shaman and I was just instantly cringed and thought about even Shaman. And then I realized that's not a concern. And it's great. 1, 2, 3? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 3. Hey, welcome, Janae. Not sure what Shaman is doing. Maybe something aggressive. Totems could be a possibility still in this format. Just, because they're pretty good in this era. Yeah. Welcome, Onu. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not exactly what we need here. Hey, welcome, Blob. What if we go off? No, I've got a better idea than this. I can simply just play this into a coin Unearthed Raptor next turn, and then this remains stealth, and I get another Unearthed Raptor behind that, so it's perfect. Hey, welcome, Gigantic Donuts. General Kenobi. Bonk. Oh, come on. I wanted that. Oh, that's bad.
Well met.
It's perfect.
Hey, thank you, David. Glad you like it. Not entirely sure what we're referring to, but whatever it is, you're welcome. Alright, look away, chat. Woo! Welcome, Yujo. Okay. Jade v. Jade. Let's send some of their Jade stuff back, maybe?
Well met.
Thank you for streaming, Roffle. You are my favorite Hearthstone streamer.
Hey, appreciate the kind words, and I mean, streaming is kind of my job, so glad you're enjoying it, but it's not necessarily as though I'm doing a favor.
I see.
We're just slamming the Aya anyway. What is next turn looking like? This hero power, so it probably involves a dagger anyway. Might as well punch here. I'm gonna look silly if I top deck something that I actually want to play, but like most spells are just fine with the prep.
I ain't talking.
Okay. Not as though I'm gonna be needing to use much of my mana anyway. Opponent did it for me, it seems. So let's start with this into this.
I'm a fan of this.
That's awkward. here. I mean, I guess I could backstab my own minions. That doesn't seem wise. Backstab a taunt totem if they rolled one there. Welcome, Sinopris. My week went pretty well. The same was true for you. Bonk, bonk. Honestly, pretty fun game one. Just a couple of fair decks kind of bashing into each other. Jade Telegram had a pretty good showing there. Like board tension throughout the match. Opponent just kind of had a poor draw at the start, but format looks promising based on that one game that I've played so far.
Shall we dance?
Roffle, would a cocktail recipe be kosher for a donation message? Look, it's Friday. It's before noon here, but it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, so I'll allow it. Oh no, and Rage Warrior incoming? I think it's more likely to be like Cthulhu, and then maybe Patrons, if I had to guess. It was indeed Cthulhu. The bump here doesn't make sense to me because then they just like value trade over both of these, and it goes like
Let the pain speak to me.
a little bit too. It's a little too much value for my taste. We can do this. Oh. Send the brand back. Maybe the Ravaging Ghoul. Where is N'Zoth? In my collection? Why would I have a N'Zoth in this deck?
Cthulhu is my seed.
Bonk here so we don't throw with Fan of Knives.
I'm a fan of this.
Sure. Okay. Start here, see what we hit. That's interesting, but maybe not for this turn. Oh, here we go. Sorry, Benno. Thank you for the bits. Take 1 part Irish cream, 1 part cream de menthe, 1 part vodka, 1 part half and half. Add with ice to a cocktail shaker, shake, and strain into a martini glass. Look, I know it's not, like, exactly a White Russian, but I'm sure the dude would still abide, right? Apparently, but yeah, apparently Brian took offense to the recipe, including alcohol. Jeez. Okay. That's fine if that's their use of the brand, right? Okay. We are, in fact, going in here on the lock and load. So let's start here. Oof. prep into prep. And we go here, here, here.
I know all the steps.
Well, that's what I call value.
Watch, time's ticking.
Job done.
If you have a beast, summon a random beast. Okay.
Let the pain
I got a lot of beast
speak to
synergies going
me.
on here.
Well met.
Hey man, nice shot. Dwayne the Rock Hard Johnson, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate that.
The beasts obey me.
Okay, that's a beast.
That's radical.
I agree. Give up a damage to make things a little sturdier, maybe? Because they are running like Ravaging Ghouls, right? Hello, Mr. Roffle. I can't stop playing Twist. Please help. Well, I just started and I already can't stop playing, so I don't know if I'm the person that can save you from that.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Oh, Peapod. Bummer. There's a fair amount of resources at least. And now they're largely out of resources. Okay. I don't think this is the time for this guy. Maybe after a brawl. So let's hang on to him for a bit.
My fang and claw.
Go here, here, here. And hold for a turn. Although I guess this failed to set up lethal, but... Top deck Cthulhu incoming? I mean, that'd just kind of be fine, though. What does the gong do?
I'm a fan of this. Fools, I'm not just a
I know it fills the
Scarab
board with
Lord.
minions, but I want to know what the specific text is. For this, takes damage. Fill your... Okay. So you just dagger into it. But the thing I was wondering is, like, did I need to give him Rush? Which the answer was no. It's annoying, just because of the lifesteal. Let's see if we can get removal for it, maybe. Nice. Consider running a copy or two of Sprint in this deck over the Death Rattle pieces might be worth just for reload. Then you can include that. I do not think it would be good
You
though.
really can rock all night. Well fought.
finish you off!
Impossible.
I know this is going to be a shock to a lot of chatters, but not every deck that exists needs card draw included in it. Like, I don't understand how somebody can see me out-resource a control deck and then say, you need more card draw.
Valera versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
Everyone in New Hearthstone is used to having a full hand the whole game? Yeah, but that doesn't justify, like, running not great cards. Alright, let's look for an early game curve, see if we can get ahead on board, and win that way. Nice, we hit a 1-drop. And empty equals needs more card draw. Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's kind of the chat meme, but, like, that ignores the entire, like, things that happened the turns leading up to where my hand was empty. And also, like, the cards that are included about the deck.
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, opponent has card draw. Let's see how it works for them. Acolyte at 1-4 is really difficult to deal with in actuality. Think you send the spirit back here? Yeah.
You want to buy it? Buy one!
Doesn't feel great, but... Did you see the signature Acolyte? I think so. Only briefly. Again, I'm not super big on cosmetics, so I don't pay close attention to
Are
them.
you my master?
Buy one!
What? Those are bad hits for me.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Really need a Jade Telegram here. Maybe something off of this. Not good.
The shadows beckon.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Man, not hitting the telegrams or the Shurikens, which seem like two of the most important cards in this deck, is kind of brutal right now. I'm falling very far behind. GG. Out-tempoed by Jade Rogue.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Honestly, even the losses in this format are pretty fun so far. Yeah, the card draw was important? Yeah. Yeah, that is one thing you can take from that game. That is a conclusion you can come to.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect.
Shall we dance?
Not that Roffle got trolled by random generation. It wasn't the random generation that was the issue. It's just like I had a pretty obscenely bad draw.
My greeting.
That happens sometimes.
Why, hello.
Like, I drew patches. My opponent drew all of their Jade synergies. They're going to win that. Look, I don't think it's good to eke out the Unearthed Raptor value here, but it's what I'm going to do anyway. That card is mega spooky.
Spectacular.
I love Rat Sensei. It's probably too strong of a card.
Nature will rise against you.
I know all the steps.
A natural mistake.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
This mode has no bots. Cool. This mode has no bots yet. There's still...
Lapdog.
Is anyone a fan of knives here?
I'm a
Yes.
fan of this.
I concede.
Oh. Well top decked. Looked like a skill issue to me.
Valera versus Valera.
I make my own. Shall we dance?
Alright. I just like the Jade Telegram. Where can I find Twist decks? I don't know. The format's been out for like a few hours. Any deck that you find right now is going to be very unrefined. But like I don't know, the same deck aggregating sites would be a good place to start, I imagine.
The hidden army rises.
See no reason to play this. It might have been unnecessary to prep the Jade Telegram on one, but it was funny. Jeez. Why can't I draw my Jade cards? Well, I can draw one of my Jade cards. Save this for the 2/2 that comes out of this, I suppose.
Well met.
How many optometrists does it take to change a light bulb? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
Oh god. Oh god. Heard that too many times in my life. But thank you, an awkward tree. This card seems pretty nutty.
I'm not just a Scarab Lord. Ha! I'm the Scarab Lord!
It is now your turn. Yeah, so usually I'm on YouTube today for streams, but for a variety of different reasons, I'm not.
Balance in all things.
Only Rewind was a rogue card. I mean, I think there's a very good reason why it isn't. Oof. Bong. Card seems pretty good in this format? Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty silly amount of tempo. I've not seen that card in quite a long time.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Yeah, the way that it lines up with the dagger in Rogue in particular is quite silly. Oof. So that's how it feels.
Elune, guide my lance.
There's the punish for not pulling patches.
5-1!
Sometimes always punished.
Balance in all things.
Charge Pirate isn't a pirate? No, I goofed and didn't make board space for the patches to get pulled from my deck. Ooh.
Balance in all things.
This is still decent tempo at least.
Careful.
Ooh.
Bite.
That is not helping my issue of not having the same resources as the opponent. Alright.
I know all the steps.
Balance in all things.
Draws me cards or heals, depending on what I need. Probably cards at this stage, but I suppose that could change. We've got decent lock on board for the time being, and Anub'arak helps with that, so we probably start there. Just get a big dummy that kind of recurs on board. No reincarnate Anub. I think that getting... Well, maybe that was actually a reasonable play. I didn't think about it. Just because I haven't seen his Death Rattle in effect.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
That's a bit of a problem.
Ready your lance. From the depths I come.
Might need the healing after all.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
Good play. Heal for 7, 10, 11. I still die on board. Do I have to draw here?
How complicated.
We're actually very close to lethal.
Oblivion awaits.
Unfortunate. I think that could have been a very different game if I hadn't made it dumb with the deck game frame like that. Denying my next draw was actually a huge deal. Okay. Decent opener. In that I actually got Jade cards for a change.
Fly, Polly.
Good lord, we drew the card. Probably don't want to swing next turn if I can avoid it. I just want to go Deckman into Shuriken. This might actually be quite good for me. In terms of just like getting some healing. Haha! Next turn we can decide between our two 4-drops. This does mean a Death Spite isn't coming out anytime soon, so this looks a little bit better if I have like stuff to trade into.
Trust the pirate's code.
It's probably worth, right? Double trade, like we want that off the board. Double trade, play this, and then ding the gong. Next turn probably does not involve a dagger swing, so I'm gonna hold the weapon. Dong! Welcome, Dark. Yeah, there's the Death Spite.
Blood and plunder.
I think it's probably worth waiting on the second gong for this to go away. Hoo!
I'm the Scarab Lord.
Yes, you are. Does that mean we hold the Deckman as well? Death Spite's going to kill the gong, no? Yeah, but like it also kills the minions, right? Doesn't it give me board space by killing them? Because this is an after. I guess maybe not. Doesn't really matter. Like, what is my way to play around that happening? Grab the healing and win the game.
I'm the Scarab Lord.
You put on a magnificent show.
Like, the thing that mattered there was that we set up the gong before the Death Spite was likely to come down. By recognizing that they had used resources on the Fiery War Axe already. Hey, welcome, Scorgo. Gong Legendary seems problematic, TBH. I think it's,
Valera.
Way too early to be concerned about problematic cards or decks in this format that has existed for,
Shall we dance?
at least in my region, 12 hours. I'm seeing too many Paladins. Does Paladin even have a great deck in this format? Alright, 1-2. And then we figure it out from there. If I had to guess, I would say either Reno Lock or like a discard Reno Lock. That doesn't really tell us much, because that card you just run in every single Warlock deck that has existed, I think. We focus on Twist now, or going back to Wild soon, or maybe switching between the two modes. Well, I've been playing this mode for a total of 42 minutes, so I think you can confidently come to the conclusion that I'm quitting Wild forever. Wait, is this an unironic Hellfire in Zoo moment? Wasn't assuming that? No, that was just to preempt that, because I'm sure other people are and will be.
Voidwalker, ring ring. I'm a fan of this.
You heard him, folks.
fan of
Pack it
this.
up. Wild is deadened for the bots.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I am very much enjoying the fact that there are no bots yet in this format. So, thank you, Benno. To me, this does indeed look like, I was gonna say Reno, but they just keep, like, is it just control? I don't understand this combination of cards right now.
Who dares summon me?
It's everything? No, it's legitimately just like Disco Lock, but with weird control cards included for some reason. Yeah. That is exactly what it is. It is truly a Hellfire in Zoo moment.
I'll get right on it. You are not the boss of me.
I know all the steps.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Look to set up 2-turn. Pray for not another Dark Bargain here. I have to trade.
Small in size.
It's a bit of a problem. God. I guess as long as you have the good discard cards, it doesn't matter what other things you add to your deck. Location is disgusting. Yeah, it just hard carried. Dark Bargain honestly looks very good. Cards that are playable in Wild are going to be very strong in Twist, right? And Dark Bargain and the Location. The Location is the best card in arguably one of the best decks in the Wild format right now, so yes, it's going to be very good in Twist.
Shall we dance?
Location nerf the durability, incoming or maybe cost. The durability is, at least in Wild, is meaningless because the game ends before you get through 2 uses of it a lot of times.
Why, hello.
Why not? Hello. Alright, let's just pull patches before we goof again. Ooh, that's fun.
Intriguing.
A 1 durability location doesn't make sense. Nobody was suggesting a 1 durability location. The location currently has 3 durability, so nerfing it would... Like, the logical assumption would be that it goes to 2. This Twist meta looks pretty aggro. That has not been my experience. But then again, I'm used to Wild, so it's a slightly different perspective.
I'm a fan of this.
The noob even in this deck, I don't think we've drawn him at all. Nah, he's not. We've also both drawn and played him in very recent games. Let's hold the dagger one more turn. Turn 6 looks like it could involve a redagger. Dragon Warrior? Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. This isn't a good idea. It's a great idea. Told you.
Intriguing.
I don't even know what my secrets are. Ocean of Poly is good. Effigy great. Counterspell also good. Snipe. These are all very good. Except this probably doesn't go off, right? Start of your turn. What did they try to cast there? Coin? Get wrecked. Oh, that's a really good effigy target for me. Turn that into a... Are we going to get almost all of the secrets to trigger here? Alright, let's see what happens with the competitive spirit. Oh, 5 for 5! Fantastic.
Well met.
Wow. Hi there, how are you all? Love your vids and streams.
Hey, appreciate that, King's Fire. Thank you for the 4 months. I think I'm just going to cycle this and go here. And then also cycle this. Let's just make a really big eddy. It'll be really, really funny, won't it? We can even remove some stats here. Look, these cards are green. This one's yellow. I'm going to play them all.
The Brotherhood shall.
That's how you win at Hearthstone, right?
Job's done.
Well played.
Well fought.
Honorable Sudoku from the opponent here. Feels good. I mean, if we're gonna play old school Hearthstone, we gotta bring back the old Hearthstone memes, right? Seems reasonable to me. Old school Patron Warrior Keck. Oh, that was not their deck.
Valera versus Illyria.
Shall we dance?
Hey, GG, Tingly. Sorry about the bad draw. Oh, we drew the good card again. Dagger, then we just make maybe a 4/4 Eddie next turn. Yeah, kitty cat. That's too many cats.
Hail, Shade.
Go here. Go here.
Can't attack again.
Force them to make some attacks. Unfortunately, I cannot use the dagger swing next turn, so I have to hold that. Kill the cute ones? No. I'm not a monster. Good lord. Well, that is a massive problem, so as much as I don't want to do this, I have to.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Otherwise, that gets out of hand. That might just delay our Scarab Lord turn. We can go Huckster into a
Such big teeth I have.
Huckster into hero power.
You want to buy a laptop? All of
They clear our board, but that just makes room for more Scarabs. Or they simply don't clear our board. And then that causes me some confusion. Alright, value trades. And then prep to give it rush.
laptops. All of you.
So that we can clear the Bat.
Fools! I'm not just a Scarab Lord. I'm the Scarab Lord!
That is true. Nobody's disputing that. Here.
Positively lethal.
It's not lethal yet. Don't be silly. We need to get some of that Hunter healing. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and clean up our board here to... Oof. Oof. Never mind.
I'm a fan of this.
Cool. Yeah. Unleash the Hounds would be brutal for me here, but... Let's make that less likely to happen here.
You are deadly.
I think they had a chance of winning. Oh. Not with that draw. Have all wild cards if I buy just a wild pack bundle, do I receive the Caverns of Time cards? I don't know. But if you want Caverns of Time cards, you can also open Caverns of Time packs, and that will ensure that you get the Caverns of Time cards. Because you have all of the wild cards that are the old part of the Caverns of Time. There's no cheap Caverns of Time bundle? I don't know. I am not Blizzard customer service though, so I can't help you with specific questions like that. I do not know. And I don't want to mislead you. All they needed was a second killer command. I think even just a beast could have been fine too. Alright, well we finally drew a lot of our Jade cards in the mirror, so maybe this time we don't fall behind miserably.
Mind if I roll need?
This opponent really took that Chatter's suggestion for card draw to heart. Thank you. Anyway, it's really confusing. Yeah, the distinction between like Wild, Twist, Caverns of Time, Wonders is not well communicated. Oh, I didn't hit the unturn button. In part because they just kind of like dumped all the information at once. And in like one big long like novel of a set of patch notes, so it's understandable that there'd be some confusion. Okay, unfortunately they drew that Jade card, but as long as we don't lose the Aya, I think we'll be fine. Wonders will last 3 months? Yes. And that was something that I didn't even realize they had announced because it was so far buried in the like long chain of patch notes, so. Like again, they did not do a good job of communicating some of these. So. Some of these things, I think that was just announced today, in fact. Woo!
Buy one!
Mobile pop-up, it says it'll end in 29 days. I imagine they changed the rule sets like they do in Twist alongside like new seasons, because this is just vanilla. Wonders, I imagine that they can like manipulate the rule set. That is like the main draw of Twist.
Balance in all things.
My goal here is to coin the Aya. That can help me get pretty far ahead on the Jade count, as long as they don't like generate more Jades.
Well met.
On Hell. Thank you for the prime.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Well met.
Good afternoon.
Hey, welcome, Dr. Hawk. Thank you for the 2 months. Do you even pronounce it right? I mean, can't give me too much credit. I do live in California, so. Woo! Okay.
I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this.
As tempting as it is to double up the Anub'araks, this into this next turn is just pretty nutty.
Well met.
Thelius, thank you for the 3 months.
We have for vengeance.
That shouldn't call me right.
By the seas!
I do not want to buy the seas. Renounced Darkness can hit Death Knight or Demon Hunter. Well, I know what my first Warlock deck is, then. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Oh, you can't. Wait. That person said can. When you renounce, it removes all the cards in hand. Okay, well, I don't want to do that then.
From the depths I come.
Seems like a pretty large oversight. Hopefully we'll get corrected soon. Do the deck quick before it gets fixed? I don't think that would make for interesting content to, like, 2 out of 11 times just lose all of the cards in your hand. Anub'arak used to return to hand instead of the battlefield. And on his death rattle. And wait, doesn't that put more damage onto the board? Okay. That's a change, yeah. It makes the card from, like, complete and utter unplayable trash to pretty good. In certain contexts in particular. Oh no, the opponent played Sprint. That means, by the rules of Twitch chat, they're going to win. Is this going to... No, this summons an Anub'arak, not necessarily the one from my hand. Two Anub'araks for the price of 2. We are actually at risk of falling a little bit behind here as a result of that sprint.
Thank you.
That shouldn't call me rises.
Forgot about matches. So this has to happen. That puts them at 1 damage off legal. Swing here. I think I have to go face with this one. How big is this? 9? That'll give me 8, 10, 11, 12.
What shall I do?
I have a feeling you need to trade? How do I win if I trade, though? I never get the board back. They get to value trade over my...
Time's ticking.
We die to Shuriken, but I feel like that's very likely to kill me regardless. I'm out of resources. We need to make a push. It's the winning play, yeah. Playing to not lose is generally a bad strategy. Which is what trading is there. Alright, now it's us that needs to draw into Jade Shuriken. And I missed, so I wasn't going to win this game anyway. Guess they didn't have burst from hand. Even if they had burst from hand, trading there was a very bad play. Simply surviving the turn does not win me the game.
That's all for now.
Because like what happens if I don't go face there? Right, and I trade. They play the N'Zoth, then I don't even have outs for lethal. So like that's just a worse position in every single aspect. I lose my window to potentially find lethal, and instead, yeah, like, for some reason there's one copy of Acolyte of Pain that's saying is banned in Twist. I don't understand at all. There's some collection manager issues at present, I think.
To all my fans, this one is for you.
Shall we dance?
But I'm sure you'll survive. Signature variants were pushed too early. As somebody who opened a signature variant, I would have been kind of bummed if at the time that I was opening, like the only time that I'm opening packs of Caverns of Time, I wasn't able to get signature cards at all. So I would disagree with that. Unless we're talking about, we're talking about the Acolyte specifically. That makes sense. They did a whoopsie with the signature Acolyte. Yeah, that needs to die. Let's keep the stealth for the sake of a potential Unearthed Raptor. Because we do want to layer threats against Priest.
Thank you kindly.
I owe it all to you.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. No Kazamicus for you. Alright. Let's bonk.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
It's likely to be good in this matchup. Woo!
Surrender your will.
Does not seem ideal. Alright. Let's go just completely all in on this Anub'arak.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
His hand is not looking good. You don't want to heal me this time? Come on, I thought we were pals.
From the depths I come.
Oh. God. This is awkward.
Intriguing.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That heal is actually going to make a big difference in terms of the outcome of this game.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Alright, we'll do our best. But I essentially need to not allow them to hit me in the face for the rest of this game after this next turn. Which is asking quite a lot. Well, I wonder which one they're giving back. Hmm? That was not what I expected.
I'm a fan of this.
You die now.
I know all the steps. Golems are a girl's best friend.
Alright.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Gotta push for lethal here. Makes sense, doesn't want to see double Jade Golem. I don't think that was the immediate threat, necessarily.
Crystals, fresh from Kazakis.
Win. Single is already just more than enough here.
I owe it all.
Okay, well that makes a little more sense. How long are queues, if you may ask? Almost instant. So with a 9-star bonus.
Valera versus
Anub'arak, new Dreadsteed. No, Anub'arak is a card that does something.
Shall we dance?
Dreadsteed has never been. What if we just go all in on a big Eddie here? It's pretty decent for refill.
I know all the steps.
The Brotherhood Shell Cafe.
Cool. Good luck with this, Druid. I missed charge on patches. I think you may be alone there.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Naturalize, if they want to give me cards to kill this Edwin, I am okay with that. I don't think if people remember that Naturalize was like a pretty terrible card until like certain contexts. Like it's not a great just removal card.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
Hello everyone, welcome back to your second favorite Hearthstone podcast, Twistacular Torsion, where we grab the meta and tear that thing asunder. Today, Cthulhu buffs too many tentacles.
Thank you, Colin. For the great content idea.
Lapdogs! All of you!
We're probably gonna need another one of those.
The Ancient One calls.
Oh no, I didn't get my Jade. Hey, sorry about that, Kath. Called a bit of an audible last minute and decided to stream on Twitch today instead of YouTube. Saving that Jade for next game? Yeah, we'll start the game with a Jade. It'll be great.
Valera versus Garrosh.
Shall we dance?
It's just kind of a fine keep. I'm almost tempted to keep the Aya. Just because we are up against a warrior. I guess it could still be... We've seen a pirate warrior already. Might as well, like... at least consider that as a possibility.
The hidden army rises.
Are you my master?
Okay.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I don't think we need to expend a backstab here. It's not that threatening.
Are you my master?
The Brotherhood shall prevail. Buy one!
Cool. I have 0% win rate against warrior with my Jade Cthulhu Rogue. I have I think 100% win rate against warrior with my non-Jade or non-Cthulhu Jade Rogue.
Swarm.
Woo! So, for whatever that's worth. Oh god, I hate boombots so much. I forgot about how annoying they are. Good lord. Please don't. Thank you. Oh, sure. That one you roll a 1.
I'm a castle!
It's a great voice line.
We're gonna be rich.
Huckster's very persuasive, did buy one.
Thank you, Elegy. Appreciate the tip.
I know all the steps.
Woo! There's a decent number of Cthulhu cards that actually have pawn. Alright, chat. You only YOLO once. Nailed it.
Well met.
Oh. No love from Brian on the voice line. Thank you though, Kabaki.
More souls.
Oof. These are not good draws. I don't want to go too low in terms of health total just because, like, it is a Cthulhu deck, right? So, this will be fine. Doesn't seem like it's going to matter all that much, unless...
I know all the steps.
For Kapaki.
Whoop.
It needs to prepare.
Thank you, Ka. Thank you, Kabaki, as well. Well, we finally lost to a warrior today, chat.
Well met.
Battle Pants, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
You don't say. Thank you, Kali.
Valera versus
Probably don't have a great matchup against Priest either, but we'll do our best.
Shall we dance?
Keep the deck man. Look for Jades. Found him.
Well met.
Margok, thank you for the prime. Hello?
Is someone injured?
Fantastic, great turn. No notes. Okay.
Let the
Yeah.
pain speak
This card
to
has been
me.
just devastating for me so far. Just because everything at the start of my game starts at one attack. Well, you know what's not at one attack. Oh, good lord. Am I just never killing this Acolyte? Is that the game plan here?
shall prepare.
Job's done.
Unfortunately, Priest has Shadow Word Death. So, it's a bit of a bummer. So I'm just getting utterly and completely farmed by this Acolyte of Pain.
You wanna buy a... Okay. Buy one!
Let me
Fine.
change your mind.
Okay, problem solved.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Ha-ha! Fools! I'm not just a Scarab Lord. I'm the Scarab Lord! Obey.
Alright.
How does the new Barak feel?
You know, I kind of miss the old Barak, but just kind of a hipster in that way, I guess. Thank you. In all seriousness, he's a very decent card in, like, probably a lot of rogue decks now. Just, especially in slower matchups, the recursion is kind of a big deal. Scarab Lord is such a nasty card? Yeah. Yeah. I cannot disagree with that. No. Oh god, am I gonna have to rip off that band-aid here? This death rattle will go off first.
You wanna buy
I have to do this because they have the light bomb in hand. It's the best time for me to do it. Nice. I think I hold this back because we know about the card that's in hand. Right?
Job's done.
my secrets, will I?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That's a lot of value. That's just an outrageous amount of value. What are you doing? That single brand could be just taking away all hopes of winning this game.
Great outdoors.
Wait, that helps? Okay. The Aya draw could save.
Buy one!
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Job's done.
Okay, force the light bomb, I suppose. What's a class that is tier 1 at the moment in Twist? There are no tiers. The format has been out for hours. It is very far from being solved. Demon Hunter and DK, no, they're more of a tier 0.
I'm a fan of this.
My god, we've done it again. Isn't Aya the only Pandarian card besides Chen or whatever? There's Brewmasters that are Pandarians. There's Pandarian Importer, there's Hipster. There's like...
Take this time to consider.
I know they're not legendaries, but there are a lot of Pandarians, aren't there?
The void is filled with many whispers.
Oh, what a low roll. Good lord.
We dragons must join me.
Oh, what a low roll. Dear God. Alright, what's in the box? Yeah, there's also Cho. Like... a great number of Pandarians. Not nearly as many as, like, other races, but probably as close to as many as there are trolls, right? Except, I guess, maybe... till Rastakhan. Alright. This deck seems fine. Did reasonably well. Let's try a different one.